Hello, hello. How is everyone this Sunday afternoon? Okay. Oh. TikTok restrictions once again, as usual. Right on cue. Right, okay. Bear with me, just sending out some links. I really need to get this set up a bit more slick. But we are going after the brute artifact today. The cave where I lost everything last time we went in there. And I've already got Ark up and running, so we won't have issues loading it like we did last time. Right. Okay. Let's open up Ark, and then we can get started. Okay, just switching scenes. Let's see. Right. Okay. Here we go. How is everyone today? We got a deep sea mission today to go after the brute artifact. What are the rates? I believe if I remember correctly, I think it's 2 times XP, 5 times taming, and then increased breeding. I can't quite remember exactly what the increased breeding is, but it's high enough to make it playable in the sort of short time that I have outside of work. So not insanely high. I need a bed. That one's no longer got a name on it. Meant to say chitin. No, use custom name. There we go, chitin. What else did I need? Hide. Thatch, I think. And then need a foundation. This fella's nearly done. So that's a fully combined one, but I've now got a new health melee mutation in this one. So I'm waiting for that one to grow up, to merge into this 353 that we've got. And I'm undecided. I'm keeping the orange, but I'm undecided whether I have this green or this limey green. Not quite sure. Hey, Savage Cat. Wireless crafting doesn't work with OCD boxes. Oh, it does, yeah. But I keep forgetting that I'm using the AA smithy. So yeah, it's something that I need to get used to. But I do use this when I remember. But yeah, I don't always remember. Hey, Itchbin. Wonder if Shark Cave will be overspawned as usual. I hope not, because all I need to do is go in there, get the brute artifact to get out. That's all I need to do. I don't need anything else. Hey, Unroyal Jelly, how do you get levels that high? I've basically just been breeding them for ages. So I don't think I've got an egg, but I've just been breeding them for ages to get mutations. So I've got about 83 points on health, like mutation points, not level ups. 83 points on health and 70. What's this one? 74 in damage. So it's just a case of breeding them until I get new health and damage mutations, then recombine them, and then mate them again. But this one's almost done. So I'm going to be flying over to the cave. I can't quite remember the coordinates, but I do remember. Well, in fact, I think what I'll do is I'll probably. Can I select that? Oh yes. Oh no, I've just taken it off, haven't I? Oh, it's gone now. I've taken it off. That's pretty much where the cave is, because that's where I died last time. So, I think it's over here, the entrance. The entrance is over here somewhere. Let me just stick that. Let me stick that there. slightly northwest of that death marker. Yeah, it's somewhere up. Yeah, it's somewhere along here. Somebody did mention in the chat the last time I went there. I can't quite remember, but I do remember not having to go through here. So the entrance is along here. Oh, along here somewhere. But we'll find it. My plan is, instead of swimming all the way around there, I'm going to fly over there and put down a bed just on the edge there, and then go in with the basilo. So I'm hoping there's not too much in there. On the Dino Finder, it says there's only 7 alpha megalodons. So hopefully this isn't all 7. I'm not going to look up to see if there are any in there, because I kind of want that to be a bit of a surprise. A little bit further up. How about here? Because I know there's some rocks in front of it. I was thinking it's either this or this. I think. Played ASA for years, never even gave ASA a shot. Is it any good? Ark Ascended is really good, but of course it has its issues and its bugs and its crashes. And it does have some issues that ASE used to have that no longer has, which then got introduced into Ark Ascended, and they're gradually getting patched and stuff. So it is really good. There's new content and a lot of quality of life stuff. But there are some issues that Ark Survival is Evolved doesn't actually have at the moment. Hey Aaron, how are you doing? We're going to be going into the brute cave. Hold on one sec. Let me just look up the coordinates, the exact coordinates. Just so we know exactly where we're going. What artifact is in the cave is the brute artifact. This one. Yeah, it's the brute artifact. Cave entrance is 53.6, 10.5. 53.6, 10.5. So 50. Oh, it's a lot further up. Why is it saying... Is it all the way up here? Because the wiki is saying it's all the way up here. Oh, right, okay. I didn't realise it was that high up. Let's stick that there, and then let's get rid of that one. There we go. Right in the deep water and down. Yeah. I think I know the route to the artifact. The difficulty I have sometimes is I'll get lost if there's lots of creatures while I'm fighting. Sometimes I get spun around and then I'm like which direction am I supposed to be going in. But I should be all right. Hopefully. Just grab my Basilo. Opinion on small tribes PvE? I don't play small tribes PvE. Which map am I playing? I'm on the island, the original OG map. The cave design is actually kind of brilliant. It's just 3 major rooms, but made to feel more complex. Yes, I do recall that there's kind of only sort of one direction you go in and stuff, so it's not too difficult. But I do know there's major overspawns at the moment in there. So that's what my Basilo has at the moment. Is only a 275. So it's got 40,000 health, 720 melee. And what I normally do when I go into the cave, I normally switch off harvesting so that it doesn't get bogged down with the weight of meat and stuff. Because I find that the Basilo weight fills up quite a bit. Far too many megs and alphas recently. Yeah, last time I went in there, I came across 3 or 4 alphas. I think there were 4 alphas in there. And the area that I got to, there were 3 all came at me. Right, I'm going to leave this one growing because I don't need to imprint it. So let me check. I got everything. So I've got scuba. I'm going to put down a bed. Oh, I don't want to take my chibi. Because last time I lost my chibi last time. And I don't want to have to start all over again. Where did my chibi go? Is that in there now? Yeah. Yeah, I lost my chibi last time. Zav, I don't care. I'm having fun playing Ark and streaming. It's like if literal children can go in the cave and get the artifact, who cares? I don't care. I'm just having some fun. If you want to go in there yourself and get it, just go and play. You don't have to watch the stream. I don't really care, to be honest. The cave does get a bit dark. There are areas that it lights up quite a bit. I think the initial bit can be quite dark. Throws me off too. The chibi immediately goes to items cosmetics. I keep on losing where things go because of the cosmetics thing. It's quite frustrating. It was simpler with when it was in Evolved. That's good, Sav. Then go and play the game. I don't really care, to be honest. If you feel you need to boast about stuff, then, you know, go and do it somewhere else. Honestly, I don't care. Hey, Killer. How you doing? We are off to the brute artifact. You really hate the new cosmetics tab. Yeah. I mean, it works for a start, but it's just, I don't know. It's just, I think it's overcomplicated in the way it works. And even though I've used it a lot, I still kind of get lost and stuff. So as to where things are. I'm going to gamma up a bit so that you guys can see a bit better. Hopefully that's a bit clearer for you. There's one of the things I forget now that I'm streaming is I need to gamma up sometimes for the viewers. Oh, there's a Titan falling from the skies. No, Killer, no boss fight today. I'm going to be, as long as I get the artifact, I'm going to do the Alpha Monkey on Tuesday. Literally, the artifact's the last thing I need, and then I need to sort out a few last saddles, and then make veggie cakes. The veggie cakes I don't have any of yet. That's pretty much the last thing that I need. Let's see. I think this guy will be safe leaving him here, to be honest. I don't think we need to do any more than that. Oh, I forgot my armor doggo. I'm thinking about leaving the armor doggo on follow because he could actually turn out to be quite a useful distraction for some of the sea creatures. If they go after the doggo rather than after me. Because it can't technically die. It can just disappear due to game issues. Dead doggo, yeah. Yeah. I'm sure it'll be fine. Imagine Desert Titan falling from the sky. That'd be crazy. Hey Reds boy, how are you doing? Welcome to the stream. You just recently watched the animated show, and why are the bad guys riding on Palovias? I don't know. I don't know. It's not meant to be true to the game. Yeah, I guess they decided to do something a little bit different. Right, turtle, guard my bed. And I think that's everything. I am actually going to leave all that on my rhino, I think. The first time I tamed a Palovia, I was pissed when I couldn't ride it. I'm surprised it wasn't rideable when they first added it. I like to pretend Helena's story was a beta branch. Right, so it's down there somewhere. Oh. I don't know if I can I throw it out here? Yeah. Right. I want to disable resource harvesting. Subnautica? No, Ark Survival Ascended. If we can get out of the shallow water. So, yeah, not 100% sure exactly where it is. What map am I playing? I'm playing the island. I'm always panicking whenever Basilo is near the surface and poking out the water. Got too many Basilo killed that way. What? When he's poking out of the water? Yeah, I remember it's around the corner a bit. The issue I have is I can't quite remember how low it is. Is it down here? Oh, is that it? I think that might be it, where the crystal is. Good luck. This cave either has nothing in it for me or everything in the ocean jumps. Yes, the last time I was in here, I got obliterated. There were three or four alpha megalodons, and the surfactanus is a bit of an issue as well, because the surfactanus is faster. The surfactanus is faster than the basilos, so it keeps up with you, whereas a lot of other things are slower generally. And I kind of hate the basilo's bite range. It's quite annoying. I thought I had this... Cryo clearly resets that setting, which is quite frustrating. First time catching you live, love your content. Thank you, Henry the Mild. Thank you very much. I think I've been going live for about 2 weeks now, so still fairly new. Cryo reset stuff. Yeah, it's so frustrating. Right, so I'm planning on taking it a bit slower this time because I kind of want to kill everything as I go in, so that when I've got the artifact and I come out, hopefully not much has respawned. That's the plan anyway. And I do recall some of the routes. There's a thingy down there. Now, I know that I have to go that way, down left. But I kind of want to tempt this. One of the best water tames in the game, absolutely. I tend to always use this. It's a 180. I think the whole cave is a mess, to be honest. Come on, all I want to do is grab what's in here. Okay. How are we doing? Oh, we're fine. Why? Oh, this is... That's not resource harvesting, is it? It's the other type of harvesting. Right. Remember this cave? First time came here, saw nothing, stopped for a sec, looked back, and there were like 20 megalodons waiting for me. Yes, it is a bit like that, Savage Cat. It is. The overspawn is insane. Now, I think it was through here. This is where I had a bit of trouble last time. Yeah, I remember getting to this drop last time. But there was some insane stuff here. But I think we're a bit lucky this time. We're doing okay. Usually Moses, yeah, sometimes you can get Moses, Alpha Moser as well. The only thing I've had in here alpha-wise so far is Megalodons. But we're doing okay so far. I can't quite remember where I got killed last time. But we weren't... Uh-oh. There doesn't look to be any alphas. Oh, yeah. I think there's an alpha. I think I saw some red glow. So what I want to do is try and pull them away a bit. Oh, look at them all. Yeah. 309, Jesus. This is the difficulty I had last time. It is an insane number. This is where you uncryo a giga and go to down. Yeah, it's quite a good idea. You had an alpha Moser at the artifact to use my friend as bait while I got it. Yeah, it's a good idea. My doggo is somewhere. He's meant to be following. I was hoping that maybe he could be my bait. But he seems to have disappeared somewhere. This is going to take a while. Hopefully I've got enough oxygen. But there is an alpha there. That's the main concern I have. I got myself in an awkward position. I hate the radius, the turning radius of the Basilo. The dog dipped after seeing the sharks. Absolutely, wise dog. Can you get Dinosuchus on island? Yes, you can. I've killed many in the swampy areas. I think I'll be okay as long as I can take on the alpha sort of on its own, I think. But there's a lot of mate boost here. So less damage. This is PvE. Just keep at it. They gotta die sometime. Yeah. They're not getting me here at the moment. taking longer to kill them than I thought. It must be the mate boosting, because I thought 720 melee would be pretty decent, but I don't remember it taking this long to kill stuff. Alright, at least they're not doing any damage to me. They have pack bonus. Yes, I forget. I forget that Megalodons have pack bonus now, don't they? Jesus. 261 a bite. I've come far away. I've come far enough away now. I just need to. I just need to lure them away a bit. I can do a bit more damage. It's a 7-pack bonus and alpha bonus. 36 makes sense. Yeah. I mean, we're still doing all right at the moment. We still got like 33k health and stuff. I'm just not sure what's still around the corner. So there's something up there. Oh, there's not much else. I'm not sure if there was an alpha actually. I thought there was some red glow. So we might be all right. Because if I recall, it's just around this corner, isn't it? I think. If I recall correctly. Oh, look at that. 342. That's nicer. That's what I'm used to. That sort of damage is what I'm used to. So we've got one. There's another one just around that corner. Oh, the yellow up arrow means the alpha. I couldn't remember if that meant the pack boost. Hopefully it's just one alpha. I don't want to take on more than one alpha. There's the alpha. Found the alpha. Now, if I can get the alpha through this, here we go. I'm hitting the alpha. Why, it can't get to me. So, hopefully we should be good. 342 a hit. Oh, he's moving. The plus sign is pack boost, 9 is max. No, this isn't PvP, this is PvE. But I'm cheesing an alpha megalodon while I got the opportunity. Might as well. If the alpha is stupid enough to not figure out how to get to me. I'm not sure what level it is. You're struggling to hear me? Is anyone else struggling to hear me? Yes, it's Ark. Ark's Ascended. You sound fine to me. Sounds fine. It's fine. Yeah, everyone else seems to say it's it sounds fine, so I'm not sure if it's your end. Father-son duos. Yeah, it might be your end. But I am new to streaming. There have been mistakes where, like, one of the first times I had no game audio playing, and somebody didn't point it out until after quite a while. No, this is PvE, not PvP. I don't play PvP because I literally don't feel I have the time to commit to a PvP, to be honest. Not on Twitch. What do you mean? The sound is okay on Twitch. Audio is good on Twitch. Okay. Thank you. Wow. Get RSI from this mouse clicking. So who's looking forward, while we're waiting for this, who's looking forward to the Helicopterian coming on Wednesday or Thursday, whenever it is this week? I'm looking forward to taming it and testing out the blueprint making ability. But it's certainly not going to be a sea creature that I'll use to travel the oceans with myself. I'd be surprised if many people do, to be honest. Can't wait, love more ocean stuff. Let's hope they don't nerf it to the ground and make it useless. Hey, here we go. I am wondering whether they're going to nerf any of the blueprint making stuff. Yeah, I don't know. I'll just go after this dude. Here we go. That is alright, look, 34,000. Got myself a level up. How's my tank doing? The tank's fine. So I think it's through here, but there is a risk of another. There is a risk of another alpha. That's not an alpha. There's quite a bit there. And now they're all moving. Well, they're not. There's no yellow. There's no yellow up arrow. So there's not another alpha. It'll be a fun distraction for a day. To be honest, I do find that with a lot of new creatures. It's like, you know, you have fun going out, finding them, taming them, seeing what they can do. And then most of them, that's pretty much it. There's not really much else to do with them. Some of them provide good utilities and stuff, which means they sit at your base and provide whatever utility that they provide. But that's pretty much it. There's still loads of them. And now I'm stuck. Great. Now I'm stuck again. This is what happened last time. This is why I was taking it carefully. Oh! Oh my god. I killed enough to get out of there. Oh! That was a close one. Why take a Bazzy in there? Take a Meg or something. I mean, Bazzy is one of the only ones you can't get dismounted on. From like jellyfish and stuff when you go down. Oh, what am I doing? I'm transferring. That was close. I thought you were dead. Yes. Yeah, me too. Hey, Furry Ferret, how you doing? We're going after the brute artifact. And almost died. Again. What I think I'm going to have to do is switch on the harvesting so I can get some more meat. Because I don't want to give up on this, but then I don't want to get stuck again. The X-fish is way overpopulated. I know it's a bit late, but why don't you give an imprinted dino a shot? I haven't actually got one. That's one of the tames that I want to try and get next, but I don't actually have one at the moment. I'm not going to have enough meat here to fully heal. Yeah, not quite sure what to do. Because I'm not going to be able to fully heal. And I don't have a lot of meat. You always take a second Basilo there, follow on mate boost. Yeah. If I leave, they will just keep spawning, yeah. But, like, I'm down to a quarter health now. If I get stuck like that again one more time, that's it. That's why I was taking them one by one at the time. I didn't realise there was so many around that corner. Let's see if there's anything. There's some stuff here that can give me some meat. Yeah, that should help. Just hopefully I got enough stuff in my tank. Can you not get the artifact off another server? I could do. I'd need to look up where they are. In fact, is the brute on Ragnarok still in that little area near the redwoods? The center. I know the Ragnarok one was near the redwoods. That was like literally really easy to get to. I'm playing on a 2-server cluster. So the island is my main server, and my second server is I switch it whenever a new map comes out. So at the moment, well, it was Ragnarok. At the moment, it's Aberration because I wanted to go back there. So I can switch it over to any map. Ragnarok is Ragnarok out now? Yes, it is. It came out in June. How did I get the dino level over 100? Well, they spawn up to 150. That's the max spawn. Yeah, you see, this is going to take way too long. What I may have to do is, if the brute artifact is in the same place on Ragnarok, on Tuesday, I could quickly fly to that location, because it's not even anywhere difficult if they haven't moved it. and then I can get that and then go and do the boss. Force feed it meat, it should heal. That's what, yeah, that's what I'm doing at the moment. Or do you mean cooked meat? I think raw meat heals better, but we'd have to get a Moser or Itchy. Raw meat, oh, you mean not fish meat? Because this is really slow. I don't, no, it's not like I have a choice, not at the moment. I don't think I'm going to be able to carry on with this because there was way too many over there. And if it wasn't for the fact that I'd lost so much health, I would just take them on one by one. I see you down there. We're gonna have to, I think, we're gonna have to rethink my plans. It's coming. No. Where am I going? Oh. You're not even at the final room. I thought, was it not just around that corner? Or am I mistaken? Because I thought, not from where I was just now feeding, but from where I was when I went through that little patch. Was it not just around that corner, or is it further than that? Yeah. It's insane. So I've still got cakes to do and a couple of saddles, and that's it. So if I can get that easy one on, if I can get the easy artifact on Ragnarok, then I should still be good for the boss fight on Tuesday. Where are we? There's that room, then one more with the artifact. Christ. And there I was thinking it was literally just around the corner. Oh, there he is. You avoid Sith like the plague of being so traumatized by them on the center. They are crazy. And they are the issue that I find with them in a cave is that they're faster than the Basilo, whereas everything else in a cave isn't faster, I don't think. So you can, if you've got the space to move, unlike what I experienced, you can swim faster than everything else, except for a Cephactinus. Don't need any of that. Oops, sorry. Don't you just hate it when best laid plans go awry? Where are we? What? All the way over there? supplies. Hey, Frodo the Dodo, what's up? A failed attempt at getting the brute artifact on the island. But I hope you're doing well. I don't know where my doggo went. Oh, here he is. Nearly lost a second Bazzy. Did I get the artifact? No, I did not. I was taking it nice and slow, killing a couple of megalodons at a time. Then I came across the alpha, so I was able to easily deal with the alpha because it was stuck behind a wall. So I was able to attack it without it hitting me. But then I came across an insane number of megalodons. There must have been about 10, I think, megalodons. And they pinned me. I literally couldn't move until I got to the point where I killed 2 or 3 and I was able to get myself free. But I'd gone down from 40k health to 10k health. So there was literally no way I was going to survive that if I went back in. So I'm thinking now I might go to Ragnarok. If the brute artifact is in the same place it was in Ark Survival Evolved, I might go there and get it because that's really nice and easy. You just ended stream after a 6-hour raid. 6 hours. Were you the one doing the raiding or the one being raided? I assume you were doing the raiding. Frodo. Can't you just slurp some bug repellent and cactus broth and then rush it with scuba? I don't think you can. I'm not sure if cactus broth works with sea creatures. I'm not 100% sure. But yeah, I've not actually attempted that myself. Cactus broth does work. Where's some ghillie? So what do you need scuba wise to swim fast? You need the flippers. Obviously you need the tank to breathe, but you don't do the leggings make you move faster or not? Because you don't necessarily need the headgear. So you could put ghillie on there and I guess ghillie leggings. Tech leggings. Yeah. Right, we're back home, my brother. You are safe. Dumb dog. Right. Poor Bazzy. Come on. Sit. Right, so I did get Ascendant Chili Helmet Blueprint. Mastercraft fabricated sniper rifle and some bullets. Right. What server am I playing on? I'm playing on a private server. It's only me. It's only me on it. It's just where I do my my playthroughs, but also I do testing and stuff. Well, then like new creatures and stuff come out, I use it to do testing and stuff like that, rather than do it on single player. I find it works better on servers. Did the update come out where the FPS is more stable? They fixed some of the what do you call it? The big FPS drops, where it would drop right down and then not come back up. That I believe they fixed that. So I'm gonna do 5 cakes per Theris. So almost 100. I should have everything. Oh, maybe not stimulant. Stimulant might be the one thing I haven't been making. Not sure I've got a thingy for it. Oh, there we go. What did I need? 2? I can make some. I'm not sure how much honey I've got. If you're not mistaken, Brute is in the labyrinth. Right, because it wasn't in Evolved, was it? It was near the redwoods. If it's in the labyrinth, that's a bit of an issue. To get it in time for the boss. I might look at the center. I might look to see where it is actually on the center. Your Basilo has 140k HP on official, and if you get pinned, I'd say you were super lucky to get out. I've lost them doing that. I was super lucky. I was super lucky. It was literally because I managed to kill, I think about 3 of them before I died, and that just opened up a little bit of room for me to get out. So I was very lucky. That's the second time I've been in that cave, and the first time the other week I was not so lucky, but I also had 3 megalodon 3 alphas there as well. So you've got mate boost, pack boost, alpha boost. It was insane. So not sure what honey I've got. What? Oh, crap. I forgot this AA thing pulls it all in. Oh. 6 days, 21 hours. Oh, that's all right. Got tons of honey. What's the best starting dino in your opinion? Starting dino. Ooh. I'm not sure actually. Depends on what it's for. Like if it's for fighting other creatures and stuff, or if it's resource wise. I would always recommend a trike, because they're gonna be useful for fighting other things. Trike is one of the things that I often get. I'm in the wrong... no. You finally got your armadillo dog. Yeah, your armadoggo. Congratulations. Did you get it on Extinction? Because I remember you asking about that. I'm pretty sure Extinction is the only place that you can find them. Set auto crafting item. Sweet. All resources for 50. Okay, we're gonna get 50. Almost half of what we need. Oh, you summoned it. Okay. I have my armadoggo set to feed and water me, particularly when I'm around the base and stuff, so that I don't have to mess about with filling myself up with water and everything. What happened? I didn't have enough. Probably not enough stimulant, I think. Oh, no. You don't play a normal game. That's absolutely fine. The good thing with Ark is you can play it whatever way you want, whether it's on single player, private server, whatever. However you want to play it. That's a really good thing about the type of game Ark is. What's the best way to tame a Rex? You keep dying. Pretty much build a base. Not a base. A trap. If you're new, you can trap wild dinos by building gates and stuff, walls and gates. Just build little traps. So you can probably find we got 54 days on that, so that's plenty. So you can find trap building guides on YouTube and stuff. That would be the easiest way to tame a Rex, by trapping it, and then you can just shoot it from a distance. Maybe it was the honey I ran out of. No. The center is easy. It's just in the deep ocean, southeast of the map. That sounds more like my type of artifact itch bin. So I think we'll look to do that on Tuesday then. So I'll look up the location for Tuesday and I'll switch the map over. But that sounds like my my sort of location. I do remember there being one deep in the ocean, but I thought it was the Devourer in Ark Survival Evolved. Oh, so why did it only pull... It didn't pull 50. Yeah, no worries, Cozy. There's plenty. If you look up somebody called... I'm gonna forget his name now. Captain Fat Dog. If you look up Captain Fat Dog, or Captain Fat Dog Ark on YouTube, he does a lot of trap guides, and he's really good. And generally, if you're playing Ark Survival Ascended, the traps will generally still work for Ark Survival Ascended, even if the guides for Ark Evolved. But sometimes it can be a little bit more tricky with the AI being a bit different in Ascended. But good luck on your next on your first Rex tame. It's near the redwoods biome. Maybe that's what you're looking for. What the brute force? The brute artifact. Modge Chops was starting dino for me. Yeah, Modge Chops. I do hear a lot of people using Modge Chops as a starting dino. They can still be really useful for against things like raptors and stuff. Particularly if you're starting on the beach. How many do I have now? Uh, 48. So how many did I need again? If I got 20, that would be 100. So, yeah, I need 95 cakes. I think I should be all right with 5 cakes. Per Theris for the monkey. I probably don't even need 5, to be honest. Oh, crap. I don't want to lose all that honey. I think I've run out of stimulant. Let me just double check. Yeah. You're surprised I'm not wearing my Ark Spiral Medallion necklace. Yeah. I think when I started streaming, yeah, it's because like you're not going to be able to see it here. So like it would sort of be more this area. So it's like otherwise I'd have to have it like here because the camera cuts off. That's literally the only reason I don't wear it on my streams. Starter Dino may wing for Gen 2. Yes. Yeah. A long way off of that. A trap would billboard be better, no? I have trapped Rexes with billboards before. They do work pretty well. I think they still work well in Ascended. Right. So I have quite a few cakes now. 48. I need stimulant. I think I might leave all that in there. I think I've probably got plenty. And I've taken all of the stuff from there. In fact, might as well stick them in here. How long do they survive in here? Yeah. Do I think they're ever going to bring out Ark Survival 2? You mean Ark 2 with like Vin Diesel and stuff? I think they will. They will bring it out. Definitely. But I don't think it's. I'm not expecting it before 2028. Not expecting it before 2028. Is there an AA mortar and pestle? There is. I think I might build one of those. I'm surprised I didn't already have one. Right, so if I pull one into there. Oh no. Why didn't that work? Oh, AA workbench. Bloody hell. More like 2208. Yeah. Yeah, I'll be long. We'll all be long gone by then. Nice base. Thank you. Thank you very much. But are they going to make Ark Survival Evolved 2 a game? They're going to make Ark 2. It's not going to be Ark Survival Evolved 2. It's just going to be Ark 2. But they are... oh, wow, this is big. They are going to be making it. Wow. 300 storage. Excellent. What is my favourite dino in Ark? The Therizino is my favourite dino in Ark. Craft 1? What? Where's my spark powder? I need to put this back in alphabetical order because it all seems to have got out of sorts. Right, so I got spark powder. Ah, it's the stimberries, isn't it? But there's tons of stimberries in there. Why is it not doing that? Or maybe you can't pull 100. How many did you get per one? Oh, you get 6. Oh, that's all right. Yeah, no, I'm not unofficial. So I got 48. See how many that will make. Wish they would do a TLC for the wyverns. Yeah, I don't think they will, to be honest. I'm not sure if they're going to do any TLCs for the old creatures. I think they'd only look at doing that if once they've finished the proper content. So like probably after Fjordor is out, they said that once they've got the content done, they may look to do some of that. I might move these fridges into the greenhouse, to be honest. But I think by the time that they've got Fjordor out, so the end of 2026, probably into early 27, they're probably going to be well on to Ark 2, I would have thought. Oh. Oh, he took all my cakes. Why TLC when they can reskin and sell for money? Yeah. It is a shame, though, when you look back at all of the creatures that came out with Ark Evolved when it first came out, and how so many of them are just plain creatures now. And when you get a new creature come out, it has all these fancy abilities, whether it's resource-wise or combat-wise. They have all these special abilities. And when you look back at the old creatures and stuff, all they have is one or two attack modes and basic harvesting, and that's pretty much it. And it's really sad to see that, because they're all going to get forgotten gradually. So I now have 60. Oh, I got enough cakes for Tuesday. Yeah, I think we're pretty much there, just with the exception of the brute artifact, which I'll look to get on the center. You'd probably say 2027 for Ark 2, with Lost Colony at the end of this year and maybe into next year. Possibly. Yeah, I mean, 2027 I would say is the earliest for Ark 2, but I reckon 2028. This one's nearly done. No, this is not official. This is a private server. It has a few mods, only 3 mods. It's got the Ark Smart Breeding export gun. It's got the Dino Finder here, and then it's got the AA thingy, which I always forget what the AA stands for every single time. What's Dino Finder? It's called Dino Finder, so DER Dino Finder. I think it's made by a German individual, and basically you can see how many dinos are on the map. So there's like 30 odd thousand wild dinos, and then you can search for them all. You can see how many there are that have spawned, and then for example, alpha megalodon. If you wanted to find an alpha megalodon or see where they are, you can search them and see where they are on the map, and then you can track them if you want to go and get them. And of course, there are 2 more in that cave. Whether they were there before when I went in there, I don't know. They might be new. But yeah, that's the dino finder. No, this is not ASE. This is Ascended. It's not Ark automatic. It may have automatic in the name, but it's not Ark automatic. Oh no, just says it just says one mod name. Do you have any old footage from ASE of the old RG and Rex before their TLC? Ooh, probably don't have any footage. Oh, I might have footage of the old Rex. But maybe not of the RG. I might have some pictures of the old RG. But yeah, I'm not sure if I do have much from before they did the visual changes on the RG. You can't wait till you get ASA. When are you planning on getting it? And is that PC or on console? So this is the melee mutation. So I can get this one mating now to try and get a health mutation. Let's just park you out of the way. So now we've got the sunlight. So I'm keeping the orange. I'm keeping the orange. It's got a dark green on it, but this one has a lime green. So I'm not sure whether I want the dark green or the lime green with the orange. This one doesn't have the orange, but it's either that or that. So I'm not sure at the moment. I have to make up my mind on that one. Unless you guys have a preference on the green, dark green or lime green. You'd need to buy a PS5. So I take it you got a PS4 then, and you'd need to upgrade. I'm on PC. Wolf Girl. Yeah, PC. Right, get these mating, and that will mean I'm looking for 83 in health or 85 in health. I can't remember what it is. You think Gigaraptor helps in boss fights if they imprint all dinos? You think it ain't worth it? The only thing I use this for now is changing the imprint requirement. That's it. Ever since this came out, I've stopped using it for incubation, and I just use it for imprint. For switching imprint. I don't use it to hatch babies, feed babies, or imprint them or anything anymore. To be honest, I don't think it's worth it. Lime green, lime with orange looks good, like half pumpkin. Yeah. So all of these ones, like this one has a reddish purple on its back. I think this one spawned with a dark one. So I haven't really got a colour on the back that I want yet. And then this bit along the side is just a normal beige. And for some reason, I've just not got a mutated colour on that ever since I started. So they've all got this, but it is an assigned area. I just don't seem to get a colour on it. But yeah, I can do the lime green with the orange. G-Raptors are surplus now. Yeah, they kind of are. The green looks good. Which one? The dark or the lime? Oh. Eggs are out. You have 5 copies of Ark on various consoles and phone. Wow, that is a lot. I actually have 2 copies. So like, obviously I've got Ark Evolved, which I don't have installed. I've got Ark Ascended, both on Steam. But I do have Ark Evolved on Xbox. But I never had... The only Xbox I had was an Xbox 360. But I was given the collector's edition for Ark Evolved a long time ago. And that came with the Xbox version of the game. Only 9? Why is there not 10? This... Oh, it's not close enough. How can that not be close enough? Look, literally. No. There we go. Is this Ark? Yes, it's Ark Survival Ascended. Playing on the island at the moment. You like the forest green, the dark one? Yeah, we'll have to see. What I've got at the moment is I've got the dark green with the orange, but I don't have the lime green with the orange. So I'm going to try and get the orange with the lime green so I can see what it looks like. And then decide. '83 is not the mutation that I'm looking... Oh, there's not one in that one. Yeah, so I'm looking for 85 in health. And then this one's got the 74 in damage. So I'm looking for 85 in health. Yeah, nothing on that. Do you think they could remove some of the surplus dinos from the game? I know now the Overraptor and the Pegos have a purpose now, but others don't. I don't think they'll never remove creatures from the game. Yeah, they'll never remove them. But doing things like giving the Overraptor and like the dung beetle and stuff like that more of a purpose is definitely the way to go. And all they need to do is do a bit more of that for some of the older creatures, I think. And I think it would work really well. But yeah, I don't think they're going to go... I don't think they've got the time or the resource to do that, to be honest. Nothing in those. And this one's almost done, and then I've got to mate it with my female. These ones. 351, 351. These 2 females, I think. Yeah. I think they've got the health that I want. Dimetrodon was good for the eggs on ASE and the aircon they give early game, but not for end game. Yeah. I mean, once you get this, you don't even need the aircons. This is something I waited for a long time. I was looking forward to it coming out. You can put the female on bottom and build a ceiling over them, put the male on top of the ceiling for breeding, like a little platform. Yeah, could do that. Could do that. I know people used to do similar things for gachas. I think they called them gacha towers because you had to keep them far enough away for them to be happy. Sadly, not all of them can have a purpose. No. I think there's too many. I don't know how many creatures there are now, but there is tons, and they keep adding more to the maps. And it's like, you know, at some point the maps are going to get overcrowded with different types of creatures. Almost done. I can't remember why I've got this one here. I think it was for the colours. But this one's got the colours now, so I don't think I need that one. How is the build aspect of Ascended better than ASE? It is better. It is definitely better. Yeah. And there's a lot more structure variations as well in Ark Ascended. The incubator came out early compared to ASE. Yes. So I think the incubator in ASE was either Gen 1 or Gen 2. I think it was Gen 2. So they brought it out super early because so many people were asking for it. It's like the cryopods. They brought out those early, but they nerfed them. But with the incubator, they just brought it out as it was. Oh, I just ate raw meat. What does that do? That's not too much. I don't think I need you anymore either. Thanks for your YouTube vids, by the way. Thank you very much. It's a pleasure to make them. I just kind of wish there was more Ark news to talk about. Lately, there's just not really been anything going on, which is frustrating. At the moment, I'm like one video a week, and it's like really painful. Which is one of the reasons why I started streaming, to be honest. How is my my poor Basilo doing? There we go. Back to full health. Plenty of food. Yeah. How long have I been playing Ark? I've been playing Ark since Evolved released in 2015. In June 2015. And I play it like at the moment I play it on and off. I do take breaks from it. I played I played 9,000 hours in Evolved, and for this one I'm just shy of 1,000 hours. I think I'm like 950 or something. But I have taken a lot of breaks with Ascended between maps, partly because it just feels like I'm playing the same stuff that I've played for the last 10 years. So I do tend to take a lot of breaks. Oh, wait, I'm not looking for mutations. I'm looking for merges. 333, 347. It's a load of rubbish. You're an OG player as well. 6k hours on ASE, 2k on ASA. 2k on ASA. Nice. Yeah, mine's been picking up now that I started streaming, because I play a bit more regularly. But yeah, it's nowhere near what I did on Ark Evolved. I think I'm pretty much ready for the boss fight on Tuesday. If I start Tuesday by going to the center to get the brute artifact, I'll have a look at that after this, and hopefully I can squeeze that in on Tuesday, because I've got the cakes now. All I need to do, in fact I might do this now, is I need to get the saddles off of my old boss team and put them onto the new boss team, and then put any extra levels into my new boss team, and then we should be all good to go on Tuesday. Well, they should have saddles, or did I take them off last time? Oh no, they do have saddles. This is one thing that annoys me. I kind of wish when you throw out a cryo, you can select another from here. So hold down R and then go to cryopod and select cryo, because having to open up the inventory and press E on each one is extremely painful. You don't play it as you used to now because there's not enough content. No, yeah. One of the reasons I don't play it as much. That's why I'm looking forward to Lost Colony, because it's completely new content, a completely new map and stuff. And I think they're going to try and do quite a bit with Lost Colony in terms of gameplay, because a lot of it I think is being used to test stuff out for Ark 2, like the skills tree and all that sort of stuff. Nearly 3,000 hours for you on ASA. It's a lot of hours. That's a third of what I did on ASE. And because Ascended's been out for almost 2 years now, come October, or end of October. It's gone quick. SCS mod alternative cryopod. Yeah, I've not used any cryopod mods. Maybe I should. I think Ark is a game where you want to come back again and again, but can't handle it every day forever. No, exactly. And I think that's more so for PvE. It's not as easy, obviously, to take breaks for PvP. But definitely for PvE, it's one of those where you can, you can take breaks and then come back again and pick up where you left off. What is my favorite map? The island is always one of my favorites, being the OG. But I think it's a tie between Extinction and Gen 2, to be honest. Now, if you asked me on Evolved what my favorite map was, Aberration would have been up there. But I haven't enjoyed Aberration in ASA. It just, I don't know, it's something about it, the changes, the way it looks and stuff, it's just not as enjoyable as it was in ASE. But Aberration was always one of my favorites. I got too much weight now, haven't I? Aberration was definitely a favorite of mine. Have you seen the hours played on COD? More hours played that than the Earth's been around. That is some insane playtime. Did you hear about the guy with 35,000 hours on ASC that wanted a refund because of Aquatica? Yeah, I've seen a lot of people talking about that. And to be honest, I don't think it was a genuine remark regarding wanting a refund. I think that part of, obviously, there are issues, and the review is probably like legit frustration. But I think the wanting a refund is a joke on behalf of that person that did the review. I can't see that being a genuine I want a refund after 35,000 hours playing. But that has definitely done its rounds on social media. Crystal Isles was home on ASE. Yeah, unfortunately. Not so much on ASA. Crystal Isles and Lost Island are not on the roadmap, and therefore not expected before 2027. A long time away. Which I presume means those creatures specific to those maps won't be coming then until then either. Where are you? Oh, I thought it was a dog. Blood Wyverns were your favorite. Oh, I need to look where I'm going. I'm going up my Thera's butt. Blood wyverns were your second favourite wyvern. Yeah, I think they were a lot of people's favourites. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I just realised I've still got gamma up since I was in the cave. What is it now? Oh, 10 o'clock as we're coming to night time. What island? I'm on the island. The original OG map. So these are my boss theories. I've put health up to 25k. They don't really need anything above 21, 22 to be honest. I'm not sure, 21 and a half or something, but 25 anyway. But everything's going into the melee now, so 1135 melee. And these will be for the alphas on the island. And these are the saddles for them. So they should do the alphas easy. Catch you later. Gonna watch the Man United game. Enjoy and have fun. Thanks, Rob. Thanks for popping by and having a chat. And good luck with the match. The island that isn't lost. Yes. Yes, this is the island that's not lost. Unfortunately, the other one is yet to be found. In a few years. Can't wait for Lost Island to come back missing cinema crops. Yeah, it feels like we didn't really have much time with cinema crops because it was one of the later creatures in Evolved, and then there was Ascended. So it kind of feels like didn't really have that much time with the creature. Theory needed about 40k health and around 2000 melee for Island Alpha. What I'm working on. They don't need 40k health. If you're using veggie cakes. If you're using veggie cakes, they only need around 21, 22k health because the veggie cakes will heal them. And that way you just put even more into melee and oops. Ah, balls. And kill the bosses quicker. Around 10 veggie cakes, 5 per theory. Yeah, I'm doing 5. I'm doing 5 veggie cakes. I don't think I'll need that. I might do more for the dragon, but for the alpha monkey and alpha spider, I don't need more than 5 for that. Which ones? It was these ones, wasn't it? I think. 5, and then... Yeah, I think 10 is probably overdoing it. Oh, this is the dragon you're going in for. Yeah, I would definitely take more than 5. So yeah, 10 should be fine. Oh, it was that one that had the saddle. When I do the betas, the beta monkey and the beta spider, I don't use cakes at all. Yeah, I don't use cakes at all. It's only the alphas. And I'd probably use cakes for all the dragon, to be honest. But when it comes to dragon, I tend not to do gamma or beta dragon. I tend to just oh, hello. I just tend to go straight in at alpha when it comes to dragon. Yeah, no worries. No worries. Good luck for the alpha dragon. But dragon, definitely don't go with 40k HP on theory. The percentage based damage will hurt even more. It's something that I've never really worked out myself. I've just gone by the advice that I've been given. It's one of those things I haven't generally sort of wrapped my head around to fully understand it, but I know that the advice that I've been given is legit. So I think I'm missing only a few saddles. I think maybe 4 saddles I'm going to have to make as well. So literally, for Tuesday, make 4 saddles, get the brute artifact, and then that's it. Ready for monkey, and then I should be able to go not straight into broodmother on Tuesday, but I should be able to do it that week. It depends on what happens with the helicopterian, because obviously I want to look at checking that out. I still got a saddle. Oh yeah, of course. Oh, maybe it's 6 saddles that I need. No worries, Hellraiser. All the best. Hopefully it goes well. I take it you're using UT as well. That's the one. That's what I always use. I think most people use a UT. Some don't, but yeah. So I think I'm done. I don't think there's any eggs. Is there any eggs in there? It's 2 eggs. Let's have a quick look. And then probably call it a day there shortly. 8352. No mutations. Hey FO, welcome to the stream. You are just joining towards the end. I'm about to head off in a moment, unfortunately. Let's see. Yeah. Right. Thanks everyone for joining and chatting across all the platforms. So just to let you know, if you aren't fully aware, Tuesday I'll be streaming on Tuesday, or that's the plan at the moment, and it will be later in the evening Tuesday. So during the week I stream sort of around 8 to 8:30 in the UK, so it would be approximately just over 2 hours from now, so it's a lot later. It will be later for you guys wherever you are. So I'm planning on doing that on Tuesday to do the boss fight, the brute artifact and the alpha monkey, and then probably again on Thursday to check out the Helicopterian, assuming it's released midweek next week. And that is what I'm doing. Okay, Big Al Bruce, thanks for popping by. So yeah, thanks for everyone for getting involved and having a chit chat, and I will catch you next time. Cheers guys, thank you.